Hey, what's up, everybody? Lorenzo with Alternative City Comics, and I'm here with my weekly comics haul. It's kind of a light week this week. Got some couple of my favorite books, but some disappointments, and one major disappointment I'll hold off until the end. I'm a little disappointed in myself for making this happen. But let's get started with the what books I've got. First one is The Other History of the DC Universe. You know, I really wanted to like this book. I really did. Uh, oh, man, what can I say about it? The thing is, this made me realize that I don't know that much about the DC Universe. So, wow, I'm learning about Black Lightning. Black Lightning was a character created by, I think, Tony Isabella. And it was back around the time that everybody wanted to have a black character. You know, there was Luke Cage and over at Marvel. They're from the same era, I think the 70s. And I, in this book, in the first issue at least, it dealt with Black Lightning and his family issues and the fact he was an Olympic athlete, his relationship with other superheroes in the DC universe, like for instance John Stewart, which was an interesting kind of a comparison that they made between the two of them, and where Black Lightning was coming from and where John Stewart was believed to be coming from. Black Lightning's relationship with the other the members of the Justice League. It really was not looked upon he really looked upon the Justice League as like a positive force, like they really could have done so much, but they didn't do enough. And his recruitment by Batman into the Outsiders, you know, it was all interesting and everything, but you know, to be honest, it took me almost an hour to get through this book. I mean, I'm just a slow reader. I get it, but it's very, very wordy, and I know that the author John really wanted to paint a picture of he wanted to do his job and really give a detailed description of the characters and everything, but it just became a slog for me because I didn't know any of the events. I'm sure if I'd been a fan of DC's characters and of this character in particular, it would have meant more little things he revealed along the way. It was kind of like, okay, so that happened and he felt this way. I kind of felt like I was watching an episode of the WB or the CW as it is now, and it just didn't work for me. I'm going to give this book title one more issue, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, there's the first issue this week. Next book is Department of Truth, number 5. Department of Truth has not been a letdown at all. The artwork may be challenging for some people, but I like it because it fits the conspiracy theory motif of this title. I can't wait to see what Chip Zdarsky's come out with in this one. This is going to be something that's going to probably turn into a very popular property down the road. But in the meantime, forget about that. This is a good book to read. So pick up Department of Truth if you're not already picking it up. Kaiju Score. Kaiju Score number 3 is out this week. This was a pleasant surprise. It's moving along at a pretty nice pace. I think there was there was a major happening at the end of last issue, so can't wait to see what happens with that title. Colonel Weird, Cosmo God, number 4. I want to say this is the last one in the series, in this mini-series. Colonel Weird, I love the fact that he's like this disembodied soul floating around in time, and he's visiting different parts of his life and different parts of time. You just kind of like, he's lost. This to me is one of the more interesting characters to come out of the Black Hammer universe. Shang-Chi number 5 miniseries wraps up. It's been okay. I think I gave this more credit than it's really worth. I don't know. I think this is just a way for Marvel to trot out one of their old characters with a new title, and they got another one coming right on the heels of this one. So we'll see what happens in this issue. But I'm a little gun shy right now, to be honest, folks. And here's one: Batman: The Adventures Continue, number 8, which I thought was finished with number 7. So I was wrong about that. That's cool. This is it wrapped up like it was finished, the final, the 7th issue. So we'll see what happens in here. Maybe it's going to be an ongoing title. Maybe it got picked up. I would not complain about that at all, because this has been very good. I've heard a rumor that there's going to be a new version of the animated series on maybe HBO Max or something like that. So that would be welcome. That was a really good series. Post Americana. If you haven't read this book, check out my review of it. I have a review that I did this week, a couple of days ago, for Post Americana. This really surprised me. This was a book that kind of got pushed to the back of my reading list. Once I finally read it, I'm like, this is something going on here. And the artwork is, to me, kind of reminiscent of art from heavy metal. It's super gory. It's dark humor. It's a post-Americana totalitarian government that is taking over. And this could be a sleeper book too. I think the number 2 just came out today or yesterday. So if you get a chance to check out my review, and you might want to pick that book up as well. I look at a couple of deals from the guys down at the shop. I guess Batman Black and White didn't sell a great deal. So they were offering like a 2-for-1 with the Black and White number 1 and number 2. So I was close to picking up a number 1. I kind of decided against it. It was a numbers thing. So I picked up the number 2 and got the number 1 as a throw-in, which is a great deal. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. And this could be a good series. I knew I enjoyed the original Batman Black and White that was done years ago. People don't like those. I mean, not as much. They don't like those books. They don't sell as much. You know, they're a great anthology series. There's no first appearances. There's not really in canon. You know, so you kind of miss out on really great stories. And some people don't like. I know, like a lot of young folks don't like anything in black and white. You know, they don't like black and white movies. They don't like black and white photos. They think this is, I get it. It's a generational thing. So that could be. So for us old folks out there, Daredevil number 26. Daredevil 26. It's been gone for a minute since that big 25 reveal of Elektra on the cover. It looks like Matt's back on the cover here. There could be a deception, but as far as I can tell, he's still in jail. The second print of number 25 is out now with the lecture on it. But yeah, we'll see what's happening with this. Maybe this is just one of those symbolic covers. It's not a variant, just the A cover. So we'll see. That Elektra Daredevil could be very short-lived. I think it will be. And there's Strange Academy number 7. This book has been very good. There was a death in the last issue. Excuse me. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen going forward. Spoiler alert! You're not reading it. If you are reading it, I should say. Dormammu's kid was killed in the last issue, so he's probably going to get really pissed off, and I suspect this new story arc is going to be something of his revenge or something like that. So an already hot book could get even hotter. Who knows? All right, finally, folks. Man, this is... I tell you, I was telling the guys at the shop, the devil made me buy this damn book. And I remember ordering it, and I thought, like, I don't know, was I high, or I don't know what the hell was wrong with me. I ordered this book months ago, forgot about it, and regretted it almost instantly. Because I saw it selling for half price what I paid for it weeks before it came out. I was like, oh, I made a mistake. I made a horrible mistake. And here it is. Batman 100 graded 9.8, and I ordered it in the on the previews. You know, I haven't even owned the slab book in years, years. And when I do slab a book, it's pretty much now that book is, like I always say, it's an asset. This is something I'm probably going to try to flip. You know, the grading, it makes a nice frame and everything to look to hang on the wall. But you know, I just put my books in a top loader or something and hang them on the wall. That'd be a lot easier. I don't know what I was thinking, to tell you the God's honest truth. This was ordered around the same time I ordered that Venom 27, I want to say, with the Delato cover. And that one was a mistake as well. I didn't order it graded, but I paid way too much for it. You know, this is a lesson. This is a lesson, boys and girls. Don't do what I did. Don't do it. Don't speculate on stuff where it's something you don't read and something you don't have an instinct about. I usually follow my instincts when I spec on stuff. You listen to people. People have agendas out there. The people that sold me that or the people that were hyping that Venom 27. You know, they have agendas. I mean, maybe they're somehow associated with the people who have the short print runs. You know, the people who sell these things. You know, it's just, you know, and how the hell do they know it's going to be 9.8? They just stash a bunch and figure, oh, these are 9.8. Do we have a wink deal with CGC or something? You know. Plus, if I was going to get something graded, I would probably use CBCS. You know, it's just my personal opinion because they use better materials, better archival materials. This is going to have to be changed in a few years. I don't know if you guys know that, but you need to change out your slabs every few years from CGC. CBCS, not so much. They last way longer. They're meant to last almost a lifetime. So if you're going to get something graded, I would get CBCS. You know, everybody knows CGC, yada, yada, yada. It's only because it's like name recognition. They were the first. Big deal. Doesn't mean that they're the best. Now they're just resting on their laurels. Everyone's afraid to challenge the big guy out there. But enough of my rant. Just sour grapes about spending money on something that I didn't really want to buy, and that I bought probably just because I thought it was going to be a big deal. And you know, in that 100, no, nothing happens. There's no first appearances. It's just a 100th issue. You know, oversized to make money, and in this case, to make a lot more money than it's worth. So that's all, folks, for this week. I'll be making another video like this next week, and I will be doing another one tomorrow of books I've received from eBay and from my other online sources too. So that'll be tomorrow. Until then, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in my next video. Hey, don't forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up.